To me, resiliency means being resourceful and adaptable, and when you have less to work with, you figure out a way to make your life work anyway under less than perfect circumstances. And the food bank's been a big part of helping me be more resilient.
FamilyWorks Food Bank and Resource Center creates a path to resiliency for people by connecting individuals and families to nutritious food, family support, and a caring community. The power of connection can be seen everywhere at FamilyWorks. A student gaining skills and confidence with the attention of a volunteer tutor in a reading program, an isolated elder's relief with a personal delivery of food, or a parent's discovery of the bond of support that develops through a parent-child playgroup. FamilyWorks programs empower people to become as strong and resilient as they can be.
Well, I did massage for 13 years, and I was self-employed, and I actually was at an Occupy Seattle camp and got knocked over by two guys fighting, and this finger will never straighten again. And my hands were starting to sort of get arthritic anyway from years of massage. And so I lost my livelihood, and I have found part-time employment now, which I'm very glad of. But there was a stretch there when I couldn't work because it was just physically impossible. I was just re-injuring myself, and so that was challenging. It really helped a lot to have access to the food bank because the bills kept coming in, and certain things have to be paid, and having the food bank really helped me to stretch what was an extremely limited amount of money to work with at that time.
But the thing about the food bank that's so amazing is that by providing that level of service, you might also be freeing up resources for a family to do other things, like make sure that they get their medications or be able to buy bus passes to get to work.
And the faces of hunger has changed. It could be me, it could be you, and to get our families back to feeling like that they are important and that there's a place in the community that we can help them get back on their feet again.
For some of these families, this really is a place where they come for the nutritional support that their family needs, but it also opens up for them an opportunity to interact with the FamilyWorks staff, to see a smiling face, to have a conversation with someone, to connect with others in the community, and to understand that there are folks here that are here to support them.
I was really tentative about coming to a food bank because I felt that only you had to be a certain amount of poor to come, and I felt embarrassed coming in the beginning, but people were so nice and welcoming. I did not feel at all stigmatized. I didn't feel less than. It feels very much like a community food bank, and I like that it's open to everyone. You just have to live within a certain zip code. It makes a big difference that you have people working in the food bank who've been there for years, because they greet you by name. It's like, hey Bob, and it's just it feels kind of like a family place. It's very friendly. Like there's a lot of community.
My name is Molly Moon Neitzel, and I own Molly Moon's Homemade Ice Cream. I got connected with FamilyWorks because I own an ice cream shop right across the street, so it seemed logical that I go see what was happening inside and try to help out. I started the Anna Banana Milk Fund after my little sister passed away from a motorcycle accident in 2009, and she really loved milk, like loved milk. And I know that she would want families and kids to be able to have milk available because it's a part of a healthy growing up. So I created the fund so that more families could have milk available to their kids and to themselves for a healthy diet. I'm a new parent, and it's really hard, and have my mom who supports me and a ton of resources. I think it's amazing that FamilyWorks can provide some of those supports that I have to teen parents.
What's important about the program to me is having a sense of unity between teen mothers. I feel like a lot of the times we drift apart and not seek help, and I feel like it's it's good to have people that are going through the same struggles that you are, and have somebody to talk to that understands, firsthand what actually is going on. My name's Emma, and I have a 6-year-old son. I started the program since I was 13. But for me and my son, it's always been about continuing my education, and being able to provide for my son. Sometimes we'll cry here, and it's just that connection of understanding. So it's been helpful to have somebody that truly cares and is not going to judge you for your decisions or your past, and that's what matters here.
I think one of the ways that FamilyWorks really helps provide a pathway to resiliencies for families is addressing all of the needs that families might have, whether it's the food bank or play groups or access to social services. Sometimes families that are struggling or just need a little help to get through a difficult time may need access to a wide variety of services and not know where to go. And FamilyWorks is a very welcoming place for families to come and find out what services are available and how they can get back on their feet so that their families can thrive.
I had to think a lot about what I could do to inspire or add to a conversation that is decades old about Seattleites with lots of resources helping kids with not very many resources. And I thought, all I can do is make a commitment myself. But I think that's all we can do as donors and volunteers and people who feel like we have enough, is make commitments to double and redouble our efforts to help members of our community and the networks of our lives get closer to where we are and where we're thankful to be.